All right, guys. Uh, Technology is quite fascinating. I have been exploring this Spring Boot application on my own. I just know a bit of Java, and I was trying to load something into my MySQL. I've tried to install Docker on my MacBook, and I've also installed MySQL, which I can just run it this way. Let's see. Let me just come out of this. Exit. Okay, all right. So if I just hit this ps command, I see that MySQL is installed, or MySQL container is running. Now, how would I connect to the MySQL? Okay. Uh, okay. So Docker execute in interactive mode, and then SQL, and then Bash. Okay. So I'm in the Bash. I can just do ls and so on. But in order to run the MySQL, just run this command -u, then the user, and then password. I've given the password, so let me just close off. So to show the databases, this is the command you can fire. Oh, sorry. Let's show databases. All right. These two I have imported using some other means, but this one, trying to import or load this MovieLens database. This is quite a famous database, and then ratings benchmark of 2.5, okay, almost 25 million ratings and 1 million tags, and it has around 250 MB data, and this one is 1.8 GB. So let's try to load this data traditionally, and then we will try to load using SpringBatch. Okay, so this is my traditional program. So it's also Spring Boot, but without using SpringBatch. So here is the starting. It just starts as a command line runner, and then it loads the data using this method. So I've defined the services and components. So basically, first thing is, yeah, it connects to this uh, the database which is running on MySQL. Okay, I think I've not created a database yet. Let's see this under MovieLens. Okay, so run this command. This will create the database, movie database, because it's not there here. All right. So now if I okay, so movies database is created. So let's use movies. And then to show the tables, let me just fire this command. All right, this movie. Let's see if there are any content in this table. Like start from movie. It's not there. So yeah. All right. So we will try to use this Spring Batch later, but then we will just try to load this using this traditional program. And I think it's around, let's see, anyways, we'll see. We will also capture the timings, how much time it has taken while loading. And then we will also compare the timings using Spring Batch. So if everything goes well, this should run. Otherwise, if there is an error, we will try to run. We'll try to fix that error at runtime. So let me run this. Or should I write any sys out? Okay, okay, all right. I have also done a sys out here, so this will give us the counter also. So this is close others. All right, let's see. perfect, it's loading. Okay, there are around 9,742 movies, and it took around 18 seconds to load this data into the database. Okay, perfect. So let's try to query the database. Select count star from movie database, which is okay. That's perfect, and that's our count. It's 9742, and yeah. So all the movies are loaded. So let's see few entries. Select star from movie. I'll give the limit as 10. Oh, sorry, the command limit. So here it is. We have movie ID, title, year, and then the genre. So first thing is let's try to open that movie X CSV file. Um, yeah, in resources. Let's say this. As you can see here, this particular CSV file, it has only three columns, but while reading it, I try to parse the title and then the year, and then I try to put the year in a different column. So as you can see here, the year I'm trying to put in a separate column in the database. This so it has took 18 seconds for loading this along with this parsing also. Okay, perfect. So we'll try to do the same thing because eventually we'll be reading the same file, and I'll have to do the same parsing while loading the movies, this particular CSV movies into the database using SpringBatch. Good. So let's close this. Now let's delete everything here from this database. So what's the command? Okay, delete from movie. Delete from movie. Yeah, they should do. Let's see. Okay, let's check if it's deleted. So okay, perfect. So now the table is clear. There are no records. I'll try to load the same thing using uh, the SpringBatch. So here is the SpringBatch program, and here also it is connecting to the. Oops, sorry, this is big. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay, I want to open this. It's quite big, and yeah, this is also connected to the same database. And here I'm using SpringBatch. So guys, SpringBatch, even I'm trying to learn now. But then let's see. Yeah, so there's a job, then there is a configurations for flat file reader. So I'm giving the entry for the file, and then doing some parsing. Okay, so here is the logic for parsing actually. There's an utility method I've written here, which does the parsing in the sense like it, as you see that it is actually the name, the movie title, and the year is clubbed together. I'm trying to parse it separately, and it is extracted here. So this will read at CSV, and this will connect to the database, and it will insert each record into the movie table on these columns. Okay, and this step is something you have to create, and it will read it will call this reader and writer, and it will read the data in a chunk, like meaning at a time it will read 100 records, and it will insert into database, and then everything is stitched together in this the job object, in this bean object. Where we are calling the configurations, and then we are calling the incrementer. This is like it will create a unique entry so that you, even if you run multiple time, it won't have any problem, at least from the incrementer point of view. There's a lot of reading I have to do now. Anyways, start. So start is the one where it will read the step which is defined in this configuration. This is our step, and you can again, the beauty of this is it provides a lot of methods actually. You can call another step, and so on. But I just need one step. I just want to load this CSV data into the database. So earlier, with the traditional method, traditional way of programming, it took 18 seconds to load this data into the database. Now let's see with the Spring Batch. All right, so let me run this. So it is running. Oh wow, guys, wow, this took 2 seconds, huh? 2 seconds and 288 milliseconds. That was quite fast. So comparison from 18 seconds to 2 seconds, huh? That's huge. I definitely want to use this Spring Batch in my job. Okay, all right. Now let's see if it's really loaded. So okay, just have to run the command. Previous one, yeah, same thing. It got loaded. I can see same kind of data here. That means the parsing and everything it worked correctly. Hmm. All right. I just wanted to show the major difference between the traditional way and then using the Spring Batch to load huge data. Let me try some other way. So far, I was reading a small file. As you can see, this particular MovieLens database comes in two flavors. One is a small version, and another is a big one. So let me try to read the bigger file. So and see how much time it takes. Get delete. This is delete. I'm sure if I use the traditional way, it will take ages to download, sorry, to upload. But let's give it a try. And if it's taking more time, then we'll try to kill that process. So here it is. Go to this method. Okay, this class. We dataset. Okay, extract. Yeah. So I'm loading the simple one. Does it have a big file? Big, yeah, big CSV. Okay. If it is having yeah, movie lens big file CSV. Oh, the big CSV is not there. Okay, it's there in my previous folder, which is I copy this and paste it here. Okay, so if we have put this out, so at least we will come to know how many entries are there in that CSV. So okay, I think we have cleaned the database. All right, now let's run this. Oh my, okay, how many? Look, 58,098, and the smaller version had only 7,000 or 8,000 or 7,000. I don't know. What was the count? Okay, it was having 9,000 actually, and this database or this CSV file, the big one has around 58. I think it will take more time. Okay, so I'll just stop this. I'll just stop this. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I did not record the timing. Anyways, so we know that it is taking more time actually. So let's try to load this big database or big file using Spring Batch. So let's delete this again. Okay. Okay, it's empty. Now I'll try to load this big one, big CSV file, big CSV file, which is this refactor. Perfect name. And here I'll just load this one. Perfect. Now, so let me run this. I think it should be faster. Let's see. Okay. Oh, It has loaded actually in 10 seconds. Wow. Let's see. So select star from movies. Yep. Select count actually. Select count star from movie. Okay, it's 58,000. Huh? That's correct actually. Hmm. So guys, you have seen it was very fast. And traditional way, I think it took 12,000 records for 10 seconds and was still processing. So I'm sure that will take more time to load the complete data using the traditional way. So definitely Spring Batch is more faster. All right, let me stop the video.